are y'all doing today? Happy Friday.
Yes,
Day after
today is
Halloween, right?
Friday. Yeah.
So, you are tuned in to Sador Radio listening to Health Tea Talk with your girl, Kiana and
Jay.
And today we're talking about integrity.
Yes.
Because
Integrity.
people need to hear about it. And we're going to talk about goals, setting goals also. So, I know it's 1:12. We came on a little bit late today. Distractions.
We had a lot of distractions today, and that's another thing. You cannot let the distractions get in the way. I know the distractions now. I notice them, I can identify them, and I can try to block them because one distraction can mess up your day if you allow it to mess up your day. But that's what we're learning. We're learning how to not let the distractions get in our way and block us from helping people
win.
Helping people win and
Or succeed.
And we just have to focus on that right now.
Yeah. For instance, I can't even get on any of my things today. Distraction.
Oh, yeah.
I can't see you guys on Facebook.
Yeah,
I can't see you guys on Instagram. Like, it's just distraction after distraction after distraction.
Yeah.
But distractions come when you're about to blow up. That's what they say.
Oh, yeah.
So that means it's about to be awesome and amazing time for us because these distractions, girl, it's like one after another, after another.
And see, when the distraction comes, I can spot the distraction now. So I don't snap out. I don't get mad. I just woosah and I meditate. I meditate so good, I fell asleep doing it for like an hour. I didn't mean to do that. But it worked. It helped when I woke up. I had mental clarity. When I take the energy, it makes me crazier. Like I'll be hyping, all over the place, and it's just it gets me hype. So I try meditating. You turn it down, though. You gotta turn it up a little bit.
No, just mine.
Just yours. Oh, see, they just move stuff around. But yeah,
okay.
Meditating works. It helps with your mental clarity. The energy, it makes me hype. I go all over the place, and I have to calm down. But excuse me, excuse me. It really works, and meditating is good for the soul. Also, I need some water.
I'll get you some. Can you put that in the right place?
This one?
Yeah, he said switch. Girl. Not you, me. You can be heard. I can't.
Okay.
Ooh.
We got some technical.
Y'all know y'all get behind the scenes YouTubers.
That's for me?
Yeah.
Thank you, friend.
So
a distraction can, if you allow it, it can mess your day up, and just try to recognize the signs. We've been coming across a lot of distractions lately, and I can identify the distractions. So I've been trying to help my friend get along, don't get upset with the distractions because a distraction can really mess up your day if you allow it. How do you feel about that, friend?
I do. I have to work on not allowing distractions to mess me up because I am one that can get in my head and allow distractions to stop what I'm doing. But I have gotten better with it. I have gotten better.
Absolutely, she has.
So I have been able to nail. So because before I wasn't really able to peep the distractions, right? I would just be like, everything is going wrong. What is going on? Why can't I just, I would play the victim role, I guess. I would just be like, why is everything happening to me? Yeah, right? And not really even understanding what was going on until I started talking to different people and reading personal development. That's key right there.
Professional development.
So I started to learn me and talk to other people. And then I started to then see the distractions, people's characters.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
A whole lot of things start opening up that I am able to see now.
And so when you have counsel with your leaders, We have leaders, and it is very important to just have counsel with the leaders sometimes. They see us shaking and moving. They don't know how we feel. This is nice. This is good what we doing, but it can be rough sometimes. It's a lot of thinking and helping and caring. It's a lot of emotional things that go along with this.
It's building
Yeah,
relationships.
you're
That's
building
what
a
it is.
relationship. So at the end of the day, like I help Kiana identify the distractions. When you're a nurse and you take care of people, you kind of gain a gift where you can pay it, like you pay attention and you notice stuff. You can recognize things before somebody else can recognize. I don't know if that makes sense, like anybody that's in the medical field, because we are the doctor's eyes and ears and everything. So we're the front line. So we hear and we see everything because we right there. You gain a gift where you can pick up on things, more than the normal person. Um, and I've learned how to identify the distractions. So when we have distractions come our way, like we in the field, and we'll have distractions come our way. We always have distractions come our way. And it could be Kiana. She'll be like, oh man, friends, I said, no, that's not what it is. Just relax, think about it. It's a distraction. And we'll go back and we'll rewind the tape and then we'll talk about it. We give ourselves counsel. So that's real helpful when you're talking about the distraction. That's why I said when you're a leader, it's always good to have counsel with, your team members or
That's
anybody.
true.
That's just
That's
just
true.
just
But
period.
learning to depend on your own gifts, right?
Yeah.
And learning to learn to get to know yourself can open you back up, because sometimes I know for me that I know myself, I'm very intuitive. I understand what's going on. I've been like that since a child.
Yeah.
But sometimes life happens, right? And you kind of lose yourself and you get blocked. And those gifts and those things that you used to be able to do, you no longer do anymore, but you don't even realize that you're not doing it anymore. So that's what I think happened to a lot of people, actually, that they don't use their gifts and they don't use what they can because they don't even realize that they have lost themselves.
Yeah.
And in the process of losing yourself, you lose your gifts. And in the process of losing your gifts, you're unable to help the people that you're supposed to help. So your purpose ain't there. You're not shining.
Yeah. That's how I felt when I was a nurse. I felt like I was helping people, but I was harming them at the same time. So when I'm giving you a medication, say you gotta take your insulin, and it's a protocol that you're supposed to follow when you're giving insulin. And just knowing that I'm giving somebody insulin and I know that it's something out here that can help you not have to go through that stuff anymore, it started to bother me. So I kind of like figured, because I had one person, I have multiple people now that I help. We don't make no medical claims, but the first person that I helped, and his wife, she talked to me about it. We had a consultation, and she said, my husband is a diabetic and he needs to not be taking his medicine no more. Like, she was really, really upset because her husband was getting comfortable. She said, he getting comfortable, he getting a needle, he checking himself and all that. And she didn't like it. So I said, okay, I'll have a consultation with him and I'll talk to him. And we had our consultation and it turned out nice. And he said, I want to drink the tea. He said, I like tea. He said, but my wife, she getting on my nerves. I said, don't worry. We're going to work on it. It's going to work. Just drink the tea, be consistent, and you'll be fine. Well, next thing you know, a month later, I checked in on him and he don't have to take his insulin. His A1C went down to 6.5. It went from a 12 to a 6.5. His wife said, thank you. You saved my husband's life. I got nervous at first because I said, wait, what was she talking about? So I called her up. She texted me and we had our talk and everything. And I was just ecstatic about it. But for me to be able to help someone not have to take the medicine or whatever the doctor prescribed, and we know that we have a product that works for you, that can help you, that's what sold me. Because me helping somebody versus harming them, I always felt like when I was giving medication that I was harming them, because I know that the medicine don't work. You just taking the medicine and taking the medicine and taking the medicine, and then you still the same, you know? So that's why that was the first point for me that made me feel like, okay, I'm making a difference. I can make a difference. And I have a good heart, integrity, you know, and you just have to be that way. And a lot of people are not that way. We have core values that we follow, and I take those core values serious. We love each other, period. You know, just integrity. You gotta have integrity. In the distraction,
I'm being distracted right now. I'm being very transparent, you guys.
I'm watching it.
Irritated right now.
Her phone.
I have been being distracted since I left the house. I woke up great. I was dancing, girl. The music. Oh, I had food. Ooh, I like to eat. So it was amazing morning. And then I came out into the world. And here we go.
Something must have jumped on your back.
What? Get him off, girl. Get him off.
I know.
Honey, get up. Monkey, you better get off my back, monkey.
I'm going to feel your back.
But I don't want it today, monkey. Get off my back.
So how do you feel? What's your definition of integrity, Kiana? Break it down. We need to let these people know.
I feel like in order for someone to have integrity, and I don't know if I'm about to give y'all the definition that y'all understand, but here's how I understand integrity. Integrity means that you pretty much live your life like in the right way. You do what you're supposed to do. You do good things for people. You do good things for yourself. You're not a liar. You're not a cheat. You're not a fake. You're honest. You're upfront. This is what I think integrity is.
That's one of our core values. We don't always do it right, but we do it. What is it, Kiki? We don't always do it.
Yeah, so that's what having integrity means. That's what it means to me, right? Yeah. That I can deal with you in personal life. I can deal with you in business, and it's always going to be what I think it's going to be, right? It's not going to be no side stuff over there behind the door, right? It's not going to be no extra stuff going on with your family and your friends. It's not going to be, this person knows this person, but because this person knows that person, I'd rather go with that person because I feel like we're friends, even though it's business. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
integrity means to me doing what's right at all times, regardless of what the situation may be. You are supposed to do what's right at all times, regardless of the situation. And that means you have integrity. You don't change based on the situation. You don't change based on the people that you're around. You're supposed to be the person that you're supposed to be at all times, regardless of what's going on. Absolutely. And to me, that's what integrity is. So you guys may not feel that that's what integrity is for you, or you may have a different definition, because I didn't give like the dictionary definition, but that is what I feel that integrity is. And I feel that integrity is a very, very, very important to have in business and family and friendships and relationships in general. Integrity is necessary for it to be successful. That's what I feel. You gonna give them the dictionary definition?
Yeah, I'm gonna give them the dictionary definition. Now, integrity. The quality of being honest and having strong morals, principles upon uprightness. And I don't see a whole lot of integrity with a lot of people. I can't stand a liar.
I don't like liars either.
I don't. Especially if you're a cheater.
A liar and a cheater, that's double bubble. But I can't. I don't like cheaters, because cheaters, honestly, I don't think cheaters will ever get what they deserve in life, because the laws of the land don't work that way. Karma is something.
The state of being whole and undivided.
You gotta tell them what you talking about. We
That's
done got
what
on
it
the.
is.
We done started talking about cheaters.
That's integrity.
Tell
That's
them
part
that
of
it's integrity.
It says
Oh, let's see if I can get
honesty,
on now.
having strong moral principles, moral uprightness. He is known to be a man of integrity. Yes, you are on.
It let me on. I look a little
Yeah.
shady and little. I don't know. Is that a filter? But like
It's cloudy. Yeah, why does it look that way?
Oh
Oh, yeah, we found out we had filters. Hey, Nancy. Hey, everybody. Thank you for watching. Today we are talking about integrity. What else?
Goal setting.
Goal setting.
We will be talking about goal setting in the second half. But right now we're talking about integrity.
Yeah.
I'm fixing this phone. Listen,
I think you should just leave it.
I am going through the motions today. Sidorians,
Yeah,
tubers, bookers. No grammars here today. But
so we want to just
this
say
is what's happening.
if you're just now tuning in, we're talking about integrity and we will be talking about goal setting. Okay. How do you feel about someone that, you know, they claim to have integrity and their uprightness and they're so holier than thou, and then you just see them just do something totally opposite?
Cloudy.
Yeah, you just believe it. So how do you feel about that? You know, you just
I don't agree. I don't agree with it. I really honestly I went into my whole definition about what I believe integrity is and how people should have it, and that's just what it is. Hey, so I finally got on Facebook, y'all.
Yeah.
Finally. So hey, Hyde, hey Ebony, hey Gregory, hey Maggie, hey everybody out there in Facebook land.
Yes. So
finally
today,
I'm on.
So today we had a lot of roadblocks, which are distractions. So when you feel or when you have an opportunity coming your way and you know that you're going to be great, you see, I said no. You speak it into existence. Like I know that I'm already an ambassador in my head. So I know when you have things that are coming your way and you feel that you're going to be great, you start to have distractions.
On purpose, the devil be busy, baby.
It was just
the devil
like that.
be busy.
Let me tell you, when I went to nursing school, that's the hardest thing.
I'm going to look at myself over here.
It was hard. It was hard. If anybody tell you nursing school is easy, they are lying.
That's a lot of math, a lot of science.
What? Kiki is
chemistry.
A nurse. Listen, she a nurse. She don't even got a degree yet.
That don't make no sense, right?
Well,
I had to be a nurse for them.
Yeah, right. You are RN with your what? You about to get your BSN?
Already. She ain't even go to school for it, but I got all the knowledge.
Look, she about to be a BSN and don't even know it. A RN with a BSN, okay?
Happens.
That's how it is.
Stuff happens.
But you know, that's another story. But anyway, you know, when you have something that's coming your way and you feel something good about to happen, that's when the distractions come.
Let me give you a distraction right now. Y'all know I'm always extra. Let me tell y'all about her skin. Girl, your skin look great. What?
Oh, is
that
It's crazy. I thought she was going
to I'm sorry, y'all. I had to throw a little loop in the mix. It was a little too heavy for me. I need some energy. It's Friday night.
You know, I
had to shake it off. I needed her to shake it off. Like, come on.
I am up in age. You know, I'm about to be 4 or 5.
Ain't nobody tell you give all that business out there like that. Ain't nobody ask you how old you are.
Because I want them to know. These products work. That's the distraction.
Distractions.
The products, they work. They really do. But yeah, you know, that's a distraction when you know something good about to happen.
The devil
is always a distraction.
He be like, remember yesterday I talked about.
What he be like?
He be like this, devil. That would be like, yo. I'm like, devil.
Punch you in the face. Punch you right in the face. Yeah.
He ain't no joke, man. But that's okay because I come with mine. Can't mess with me. Can't mess with you either, friend.
No, they can't.
I'm too strong for that. So
I get hyped.
Fight me, devil. I fight back.
I get hyped, but I'm not angry. I guess it's my tone, the way that I sound. People think that I'm angry, but I'm not angry. I have to always say that, like to clarify it. I'm not angry.
Every day, y'all.
Yes, I'm not angry.
Really
I'm just, I don't know. It's hard not to be a strong personality person when you. I'm not trying to be bossy, but you know, I'm just.
She ain't trying to be bossy.
I'm confident.
She ain't trying to be bossy.
What can I say? Confident?
I'm bossy. I'm the
Ain't
one
that the song?
Yeah. Yes, it is. That's why I started singing it. Yeah.
I'm not bossy. I'm just, I don't know. Maybe it's because
She's-
I'm the only
So
child.
here's what you say. I'm not bossy. I'm just assertive. I know what I want. That's what you tell
That
people.
do
Okay.
sound right. That sound about right.
That's what you tell them.
Yeah.
So
and I'm not,
next time somebody tell you that,
and
that's
I'm
what
not
you tell 'em.
angry. And I'm not angry.
But then you gotta follow up this. But if you need a boss,
Oh,
I'm also in that business too.
Oh, I could.
And you can join the team. See, that's how you do
Yeah.
that. That's how you do that.
You gotta say that today.
Y'all
when we
say
go
it.
out
I'm
on the
telling
field.
you. Got the words for you.
Yes. So, how do y'all feel out there in Sidorian world? Is everybody okay today?
What up? What up? Tell them what they listening to.
You are listening to Sidora Radio with Kiana and
Jay. We had to do it backwards today.
Backwards today, right? Another distraction.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, y'all.
We
We're
here
kinda
though.
off today.
It's
We're
Friday.
here today.
It's another Freaky Friday. That's what it is. Freaky Fun Friday.
Yes, Fun Friday.
Freestyle. What
if
we call it last time? Freestyle Friday?
Oh yeah, we did say that Freestyle Friday because we didn't have nothing to follow. We was just talking, but I said we got to get on here because I want to see Jack and John.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, how about this? All y'all Facebookers out there in Facebook land at 2:00, y'all should just tune into YouTube.
Yeah, because we're going to cut this off and we're going to go to YouTube because we want to see Jack and John. We have to watch Jack and John. And y'all should watch Jack and John too.
They give away free money and free products every day at 2:00. I don't even know why y'all not watching
Like,
it.
it's amazing.
Don't y'all like free?
Yes, and yesterday, do you know that they gave away a $5,000?
They gave away much more than that.
They sure did. Look, I was crying, thinking it was me. I was so happy. I could not believe it. I said, oh my goodness. This is too much.
That's
This is too much. It was. I was crying happy. And then they called the girl that won. What's her name? The one that won. Congratulations.
What
was her name?
Aurora.
Aurora. Yes. Congratulations, sister. You won that money, and I know you're gonna have a good Christmas.
Veronica won. You ain't know?
Oh yeah, she did too. That's my girl. Shout out to Veronica. Yes.
Congratulations to everybody
Yes.
that won yesterday because free trips, money, free products. Like you can't get no better than this.
What about the gift that somebody won? Every event for a year.
Free trips. That's free trips.
That was all it.
That's free trips.
That was all it.
Rose is going to where's she going? Trinidad, Tobago, because the Navy
was
it came with Rosa.
Yep, it came with Rosa.
Came with Rosa.
She said,
"Look at that
trip." Yeah,
she was hype.
But that was really nice.
I love TLC.
I do.
I'm addicted to TLC. I'm not even ashamed to say that because they give me so many amazing things. Like I'm about to get a free $50 this week just for getting new customers.
Oh yeah.
Seriously, we all getting. I need everybody that's. If y'all TLC people, y'all listening out there in Sidor Land and y'all here on Facebook in the Facebook world, I need y'all to get excited about what's going on. We getting free money that y'all not taking advantage of. Y'all leaving money on the table. That's what I want y'all to know.
Every day, 2:00, live with Jack and John. Follow Total Life Changes on Facebook, okay? Also follow SidorRadio.com on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, okay? And make sure.
Because it's too loud.
Is it too loud?
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Don't talk so into it. Back up.
First y'all said I didn't talk loud enough. Now y'all say I talk too loud. Listen.
I'm like, why am I here over here? Woo! This is what y'all get when y'all get live radio. Y'all get the real deal, transparent, real people. We do real things.
Yes.
We have real fun. We have real issues. We have real problems. But here's the thing. Everybody has real issues and real problems. The thing is, you need to have real solutions to go with your real problems. Solutions to the problems is all the difference.
Solutions to the problems.
We're in the business. I don't care what business you may be in. Your business is solving problems. I don't care if you work at McDonald's. People are hungry, so you're solving their problem.
Yes.
I don't care if you work at the sneaker store or a clothing store. People need food
and
clothes, right?
I should really, really be happy today because I just have to say this. I have to say, shout out to my girl, Elle. She is on her way on the plane. She might be there already. And she is on her way to Kentucky, I think. I think she's on her way to Kentucky. Let me just clarify this. I gotta make sure I got the right
We had to give a
information.
special shout out to Elle
Yes, we do have
for going
give
to
a special-
Kentucky.
Yes, because let me tell you what I did. Okay, I gotta just say this. Now,
Let 'em know,
she's
friend,
in
let 'em know.
Tennessee. That's what she is. She's in Knoxville, Tennessee, and we will be helping 25. That 25. Y'all hear this? 25 people. We'll be helping 25 people. We'll be helping 25 people change their lives. Okay. So what I did was I got a whole stack of samples, right? And she's traveling from Philadelphia to Tennessee, and she's going to give them out. So that's 25 new life changers that is a possibility, you know, come on the team or just change somebody's life or just help somebody feel better. Isn't that great? 25. So I gotta give a shout out to Elle for doing that. You know, she going down there and she about to change some lives. Okay.
That is true. Shout out to Elle.
25.
LL.
Yeah.
Shout out to her. So back to integrity, you guys. I want to hear what you guys think about integrity. How you feel about the situation. What is your definition of integrity? So we got a live line here. We would love to hear what you got to say. 215-909-6070. Call in to the Sador hotline so we can hear you talk about what you feel about integrity. Right? So that is our topic today. We're going to get into a little bit of goals a little bit later on, but we're talking on integrity and how in 2019, I don't understand what happened to integrity. It's going like we're
chivalry is dead.
Shit, right? Like
No,
what the heck?
chivalry is not dead.
What? We gotta find the men who still do it.
I got one.
Listen.
Open the door.
Listen.
Fix your food. Cook your breakfast.
Where
breakfast
do they do that? Where do they do that?
Yeah, they do
Sir,
that.
where are you, sir? Sir, where are you? She said that you supposed to be here, opening doors.
Yeah.
What else you say? What? You see, I don't even know.
Listen,
that's sad.
We have that. We've been getting that all week long, friend. You just ain't been paying attention to it. See, you gotta pay attention to the signs. Dinner.
I guess.
Open the doors.
We got the free
nice
dinner.
Conversation.
No one opened the door for me. Okay.
Nobody opened the door for you?
No.
Never.
Actually, I'm lying.
I know you are.
I'm lying. I have a person. I did.
They listening and watching, girl. You gonna have some phone calls later. They gonna be on your phone like, what? I never opened the door for you. What you mean?
You absolutely right. I did. I'm gonna back it up. I've had people do that, open the doors and stuff, but I need it to happen more often. I just need them to be more consistent with it.
Are you going to be able to pick up the sign when they open the door for you?
Yeah.
Like sometimes they do.
I'm like,
you walk through the door.
Thank you.
Okay. Because you know,
see, that's how you knew I paid attention. Okay. Thank you.
Right.
Oh, sir, did you just open my car door when I got in? Thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh, did you walk on the other side of the street when I was walking? Did you?
That makes me nervous. Even though they say they're supposed to do that.
Well, listen, if you want to get hit before me, thank you. Thank you. That's what it means. That's what it is.
Before me.
Ain't it?
Yeah.
If you want to get hit before me, I appreciate you, sir.
But wait, hold up. I met somebody, right? Oh, remember that guy we met that time we was at Revs?
Yeah.
And he said he was walking us to our car. He was really nice. And he walked us to our car. And he walked on the opposite side. Remember?
Yeah.
And he said that he went somewhere and he did that, and the lady just went crazy. Like she lost her mind. Like she was so happy that he was in another state. Remember? Yeah, I think he said he was in London or somewhere. He said he was in London, and he said he did that for the woman. He was walking, you know, on the opposite side to protect her, and she just thought that was so romantic. And
but here's the thing, though: different places have different cultures. So sometimes what we do here in America as a sign of respect.
Yeah.
Maybe a disrespectful thing in a different country.
Oh,
So
yeah,
you
absolutely.
never know. You got to study your culture when you travel and stuff like that, so
Absolutely.
you know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
Because a simple handshake here could be like a middle finger over
Oh,
somewhere
yeah.
else. You gotta pay attention.
Yeah, like me, I had a lot of cultural families that I took care of their children, so I know a lot of different cultures. I know their way. When you do nursing and you work in the home, I was a nurse at the home, so I did everything medically that they would do versus in the hospital. When the children were released from the hospital, I would go to the house and finish the nursing care. And you get to learn so many different cultures, so many different things, like a lot. And I had all different types. I had Indian culture, I had Haitian, I had Chinese, and it's very interesting. Spanish culture, a
What's up,
lot,
little brother?
a lot of different cultures. They like the Indian culture. They like to feed you.
They do.
Oh,
and if
God.
you say no, it's
Yeah,
disrespectful.
and
That's
and,
true.
and that's why you have to know. That's why you have to have integrity and know the different cultures. Because if you go into an Indian, culture family, whatever, they like to feed you.
Yep.
And if you tell them no, that is a form of disrespect.
Yes, it is. And I found that out only because I had Indian friends and I went to their house and I wasn't hungry that day. Okay. And I know, right? I wasn't hungry that day.
That was the
and
devil. See, you wasn't hungry. You always.
she had to explain it to me though. She had to break it down to me like, I understand that you're not hungry, but in our culture, this is how we are trying to like pretty much cater to you and sign of respect and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So I ate it.
You have to.
I ate it because I just wanted to be respectful, but you gotta be mindful.
Listen,
you gotta be mindful of where you are. You gotta know your
and
surroundings.
You know what's funny? Before I started, this is when I was doing my journey with Total Life Changes, and I was the night nurse.
I wish y'all could see her rubbing this thing right here like the dog.
It's nice. It's nice, y'all. So I would. They can see it on YouTube. They can see.
Yo, what is this?
So it's soothing. It's calming me down. Shut up. So I worked 7P to 7A. I did night shift. I'm a night person. I'm always up at night. I don't sleep, but the CBD work. And it really don't make me go to sleep. It just calm my nerves down, but that still doesn't work.
That shows you how hyper
she is.
You
know what works? That Aleve.
To make you go to sleep.
No, wait. I'm gonna tell y'all.
Your face?
No, I'm gonna tell y'all what it did. But wait, let me finish.
So
I had the 7P to 7A shift, and it was an Indian family, and I was doing my journey with Total Life Changes, and I would try to eat before I went to work. And every time I went to work, they kept wanting to feed me, and I was getting so mad because I already ate before I came to work, and then they want to feed me again. Now, this is not no little bit of food, y'all. They give you meals like whole plates of food.
Yes.
And I had trained myself to eat off of a smaller dish. So that's how I helped train myself with my transformation, like my weight loss. I would cut my portions down so I wouldn't overeat. That was my problem. That's how I became overweight, overeating, not eating the wrong food. I don't eat junk food.
That's a culture.
I don't eat candy. What?
Because when I was working at the daycare with the majority of the culture were African. They would like the trays that you get when you cook out.
Yeah.
That's how much food would be in there. So I was saying, like, I wonder if you get all that food with the Indian culture.
Yeah, but what they do is they take the food and they have the bowls and they have it and they sit on the floor and everybody gather around like a family. It was beautiful. I loved it because it was family style. I'm saying we because I was the nurse and they say, come on, you come. They call you there. They say, come too, and sit down with them and eat the food. Then they really, really take that serious. Like it was 2 nurses. So I was one nurse. I did the nighttime, but I did only 2 days because the 12-hour shift, you only do 3 12s, honey. You knock that out real quick. So that's what I was doing. And they always used to feed me every time. Mm-hmm. And I had to tell them, I don't like spicy food.
I love spicy food. Give it to me.
The Indian culture, A lot of their food is like curry
Yep.
and spicy.
Good.
So I had to think of something like, oh my God, they're gonna kill me. Because I was eating the food and I didn't want to eat, but I didn't want to be disrespectful at the same time. So I had to think of something to tell them so I wouldn't offend them because I still have integrity and I want to be a good person. And I cared. So I told them that I don't like spicy food and that by me being in the medical field, you know, eating a lot of spicy food can harm the lining of your stomach. Okay. And that's just it. And once I said that, they left me alone with the spicy stuff. They still gave me, you know what they gave me? Fruits and vegetables.
After that,
Yes, they
but
did.
did they continue to still eat the spicy stuff?
Oh, yeah, they did.
So it was good for you.
Oh, it was
but for them,
absolutely-
they was like,
it was
we
great
still
for
gonna
me.
eat the spicy stuff,
Oh,
even
yeah,
though you
yeah,
told
yeah.
them that.
Yeah, because I told them that y'all gonna harm me. So I
That
need
is
to be,
hilarious.
yes, and that's how I got out of it, y'all. And it
That
wasn't
is
a
so
lie.
funny.
It wasn't a lie. I still had integrity. I still was honest because I said I can't have spicy food. And anybody that know me, I don't want no spicy food. Okay. And it worked. We was all happy. One happy family.
And bang.
I had fruits and vegetables.
Honesty.
They had rice and you know it was good.
Honesty.
They had goat. They had curry goat. And it was all that. I loved it. And it was nice. It wasn't spicy. I think they made special curry goat for me because I told them that I didn't want no
They
spice.
might have.
So
But I've never had goat
it was
before.
nice. Oh, you didn't?
I've had curry chicken. I've never had curry goat. I've
Goat
never
is
had.
good.
I've tasted oxtails, but I've never like had
Really?
a whole lot of them. But I hear people talk about it all the time.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
Oh wow. We have a lot of
I
places
love to
go.
eat.
Yeah.
But I have
All right,
not
you know that
eaten
place
a lot
that
of
I
different
took
things.
you to when we picked up the platter, the Jamaican place on
Oh, yeah.
Lancaster?
That's where I had. That's the last time that I had Jamaican food. That's where I got it from. But I
Okay.
got jerk chicken and cabbage and stuff.
Well,
you know.
get it from there because they are clean. They are safe.
They were good. They were good.
The cook is nice. What's the name of the place? Shout out to I forgot. the
I don't
name
know.
of it,
It's on like it's down there near Lancaster.
Yeah.
Like it
But-
wasn't far from the hospital Presbyterian.
Yeah, every time I pass by this place, the line is out the door. That's how you know the food is good when you see the line out the door.
Yeah.
And it was great. But yeah, I got fruits and vegetables, and I was cool. And I didn't lie. I told the truth, and they love me even more because I was honest. I didn't disrespect them. You know, I was just honest about it.
So when people lie, right? What do you think about when people lie? Do you think they lie to protect the people that they're lying to, or do you think they lie to protect themselves? Why do you think people lie?
I think some people lie because they want to make the other person think something different of them.
So they want to
They
make the
too.
other person think something different. So it's
It's
not
different about
protecting
them.
themselves and it's not protecting the other person. They want the person to have a certain
You know
image
why?
of them.
Because they're not living in their truth.
Okay.
That's why some people lie. Live in your truth.
Okay. So
I'm
that's
like
what it
me.
is.
I'm at the bottom. I'm not up at the top, but I think it in my mind every day. Yeah, I'm the ambassador. I say it every day. I know I'm going to get to that point, and I have to act. I have to be a certain way. I have to have integrity. I have to be truthful. I can't be lying and cheating and stealing. That's not how good things come to you. When you don't have integrity, nothing good is going to come your way. That's it. Period.
Okay.
That's it.
And you heard it straight from there. So listen, on that note, we taking a break, y'all. We're gonna let y'all hear some music. It's around the lunchtime hour, about a little close to 2:00, 10 minutes to 2.
Yes.
So
Is it?
I'm ready to
Yes,
party,
I see
you guys. So we're gonna let y'all hear some Dougie Fresh right now. I haven't heard him in a long time.
Yeah.
So
I haven't seen him.
we
Is
gonna
he
take
okay?
this break. You are now. I have seen Dougie. He around. He's still touring actually.
Yeah.
But we are going to take this break. You are listening to Sador Radio Health Tea Talk with your girl Kiana, and
Jay.
we will be right back after this couple of songs that we'll let y'all
We
hear.
got filters on here too. Look at that.
Your filters, you and your filters, child.
Yeah. Look,
No, didn't you do the filters on there before?
it wasn't on here. It was on the phone.
Oh, okay. So I grabbed out the wrong.
Oh, I got butterflies on my face. Look.
It comes with music. What are butterflies?
All right, I'm gonna get them.
Hey, you can't do 2 at a time.
No, it's not like Snapchat.
YouTube.
You see it?
YouTube, y'all get the behind the scenes. Y'all get the best show. So
Y'all didn't know I could do that, did y'all? You see what Facebook did? Girl, listen, if these was real butterflies on my face, I'd be going crazy. I wouldn't be doing this. I'd be screaming and everything.
Man, we can't even hear our music.
I know. I was just playing. No, but for real, them butterflies was on me. I'd be screaming my head off because I'm scared of bugs.
I don't do bugs. I don't do bugs or birds, you guys. I would if
I want a bird.
I want a talking bird out. Oh my gosh. You want to know why I don't do birds?
Wow.
Let me tell you why I don't do birds. It all happened in the 10th grade.
Did it happen at the beach?
It happened not at a beach.
Oh.
But they vicious at the beach. They steal your food at the beach. So when I was in the 10th grade, we had a trip to the zoo, and it was supposed to be peaches and cream, but it was not.
What zoo?
So the Philadelphia Zoo. Okay, with them ratchet birds. Okay. So what happened was all of them was coming for me. Big ones, little ones, all of them. Okay. So what happened was I went to go get me something out the vending machine because y'all know I like to snack. I like to eat. Yeah, so I turned my bag, put my money in the vending machine thing. Now, mind you, all my friends are standing there watching me. Whole group of them, okay? Turns around, puts my thing in there, turn back around, fucking. Oops, sorry, you guys. Sorry about that. This is how I'm feeling about the situation. Surrounded by birds, big birds, little birds, skinny birds, fat birds, like all kind of birds. Okay? They not moving. They like coming for me.
Wait. So they was waiting for you.
Scared.
What did you have off the machine?
What do you call it? A Snickers? No, a Snickers ice cream bar. I know, I remember what I had because I'm traumatized. Y'all see, I'm traumatized. So I got the Snickers ice cream bar. I'm holding it to my chest like this. I'm back all the way up on the darn thing because I'm scared. All these birds is just coming at me.
What kind of birds?
I'm telling you,
pigeons and
birds. Just birds. I told you, big birds, little birds, fat birds, skinny birds, red birds, white birds, green birds, blue birds, okay? Birds. So, I'm trying to, like, do one of these numbers, like, right?
Like, the birds scared of birds or what?
Girl, they looking at me like, back to me. So, I'm like, oh, these birds they tough birds, right? Honey, I'm trying to get these. Now, mind you, my friend's still looking at me. They cracking up. I start crying. I'm dead serious. I'm 16 years old, you guys, crying at the zoo because the birds is trying to get me. And my friends think it's the funniest thing in the world, but I was really traumatized. So now to this day, I don't like birds. So fast forward to now, about 2 years ago, I'm walking down the street. You know, me and birds got problems. I'm walking down the street. Now, y'all know it's all this space and opportunity in the world. Just air for birds to fly. Why they got to bump me?
Wait,
why did the bird bump me?
The bird? What you mean? He jumped on your head? Like
no, he bumped me like this. Like my shoulder went like this with the bird friend. Y'all think I'm joking. I'm not joking. I'm dead serious.
Wait, so you mean the bird swooped down and
bumped me? Like why we all that air?
What kind of bird was that?
A regular little bird.
A pigeon.
A pigeon.
Oh, okay. Because you know it's different type of birds. And I'm dying laughing because I like the peacock at the zoo. I go up to them and have conversations. You know.
I don't know if you ever paid attention to me. When a bird is
around,
the
flamingo.
I'm tripping.
You don't like flamingo?
Ooh, I'm tripping. I can't with birds.
Scared?
I'm scared of birds.
Oh, we gonna break you out there.
Mess my whole life up at 16.
We just gonna take a trip to where Shanae just came from and talk to the flamingos.
Girl, yes. And I couldn't believe the bird bumped me. I said, for real, bird, you got all this air, you gonna bump me? For real?
Yeah. Do you know that there's something special?
That see, you
no, the birds coming to you and attracted to you. See, you gotta tap into that. You know we have life pets.
Why would I don't want it to be a bird?
Like the dog.
I want it to be a cat.
Now,
can my life that be a cat? I don't want it to be
a bird.
I
don't know, but they come in different forms.
Ivy is disrespectful.
Listen, her dog is like a human.
Disrespectful.
I was talking to her. She was having a whole conversation back, and then she was being bossy. And I told her, just shut the you know what up, because she kept barking. She wasn't listening to Kiana. But then when I said shut up, she shut up because I was irked. And she must have felt the bass in my voice, but I wasn't angry. I just was assertive. Like you said, see?
Tell me who's in the house tonight.
Turn it up.
Turn it up. Oh, she said turn it up.
See, this one I used to be at the Gotham Club. Anybody know about
We don't own the rights, bookers.
Yeah.
It's lunchtime. Yep.
DJ Cool, is that on there? You know who DJ Cool?
DJ Clue.
You know DJ Cool?
Oh no, I know DJ Cool
You know
too.
what?
Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
I had to ask her these questions because she was very young. She doesn't know.
She always says that. I gotta go on her because she said that to y'all.
Yeah, she is. I have to ask. Like, you know, when they young, they don't know. You know who MC Light is, right?
Yes, she a hater. She a whole hater. I know MC Light. I know DJ Cool. Okay.
Wait, who else? EST, the ex.
I didn't know him though.
Yeah, she was the party. We was at the club. No, we wasn't at the club. We was where was we at? Oh, we was at TGI Fridays and he was in there. EST, shout out to ES, HP, you know, SPR Friday, HP. And he was there. And we had a whole conversation. He was so nice. He wrote all songs. He wrote songs for Beyonce and all them. And listen, you know, they keep the ghostwriters undercover. They don't want nobody knowing that they wrote them songs. They want to make you think they wrote them songs. See? But you know what? He got integrity because he didn't tell nobody. He kept it to himself. He was a team player. See? That's how you do it. But he told me, you know, I was just congratulating.
He was great. He was a nice person.
He was nice.
After the fact that I knew who he was.
Yeah, she didn't know. But you know who he is because you know his music. You know the song?
Yeah, because he told me.
Yeah.
Yo, if y'all don't know, I love to dance.
Yeah, she is
I'm
a
just in it
Zumba.
here,
She's a Zumba
but I love to
instructor.
dance.
She's a Zumba instructor. And if anybody needs some gospel Zumba, she got it.
And regular Zumba too.
Regular Zumba, gospel Zumba. Oh, we should be going to dark Zumba.
Yeah, that's it. Because I want that hat that you got.
Oh, that's yours. It's already yours here. See? But yeah.
But I can't find DJ Clue or DJ Cool.
See? We got to do our list.
Yeah, and you'll be to do it.
And they gotta be MP3 files, right?
Yeah. We gotta send that first.
Oh, it's 2:00. So listen, y'all.
I'll go.
Hey, brother. When is the bowling party? Is we past?
Oh no.
No, this is my brother. He having a bowling party. I always miss it because
Girl, I'm talking to the phone.
I don't know, but just text your brother the information so we can come if it already didn't pass. Because you know, I like the bowl. And I missed the last bowling party. That wasn't my fault, but you know, I was working at the time. But now, you know, we gotta do that. The bowling party. Okay, we can do that. I'm still there. So this is what I want y'all to do. If y'all still watching and y'all tuning in, can you go to YouTube, subscribe, YouTube, SadorRadio.com on YouTube, okay? We are done with. Oh, it's canceled. Oh, okay. All right, well, have something else then. And we'll come. Put something else together. You stay putting the parties together, the bowling party.
Right.
So we was thinking about having one.
Facebookers, we told y'all we wasn't staying on here long.
Yeah.
And
so just subscribe to our station on SadorRadio.com on YouTube, okay? Because we're going to end our live on Facebook now. And if you want to follow us, subscribe to our channel on YouTube. And we'll finish the second part of our show. We will be talking about what we talking about?
We live, friend.
Yes.
We're talking about integrity. We're talking about goals.
Goals. That's what we're going to talk about. Goals.
We are back.
Thank you, brother. Love you.
To Health Tea Talk with Jay and Kiana on Sador Radio.
Yes.
And we are back. We were talking about integrity. We've been talking about integrity for the first half of the show. And now we're going to get into goal setting. But for those of you that are tuning in on Facebook, I'm so super sorry, Facebook, but we cannot stay on. What we need you to do is go to YouTube. Type in SADIOR Radio. Say it again. SADIOR Radio. Follow us on YouTube and subscribe, and you can watch the rest of the show there. But we must go, Facebookers. But we're still here for y'all. Sadurians, you already know y'all got us live all the time, and YouTube, you got us live as well. But Facebook, you got to go. So I will see y'all on the other side. Have a great day. Happy Friday. Bye, Bookers.
Go to YouTube right now.
Sadurian. So like we said, started off talking about integrity. And what integrity is and how we feel integrity is our personal definition. Then my girl Jay got into the actual dictionary definition of what integrity was. We started talking about different type of people. She started talking about different type of cases, and then we got into the fact about liars. What we dislike about liars and why we actually think people lie. So that is what you missed if you missed the first half of the show. But guess what? If you missed the first half of the show, Sidorians out there in Sidor Land, you can go to YouTube and you can catch the whole show anytime you want to. Today, tomorrow, later on, 10 minutes, doesn't matter. You can start it from the beginning. So if you go on YouTube to Sidor Radio, you can see the live show, the behind the scenes, and everything. You can be up close and personal with us. But you can only see it if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. So, Sidorians, we need you to do that. And we're urging you to become a part of our Sidor family just by subscribing to our Sidor YouTube page. Now, let's get into goals, Jay. What do you think about goals? Now, I had it written down. Let me see if I can find it. I do. This is the goal part. Let's go there.
Okay. So,
what do you think about goals just without this?
I think that everyone should make a list of their goals. Okay? You should write your goals down. And not so much as setting a date of like when you want the goal completed, but I feel like you should just at least start there, writing your goals down. That's the beginning.
So now I used to, and I actually need to get back into it. I used to make a goal list or a to-do list every single day. Now, I haven't done that lately, but it was very helpful when I did do it, and I need to get back into it. So do you find yourself making a to-do list or a goal list for every single day? Do you do it for the week? Do you do it for the month? Like, how do you do it?
I don't write a list like every month, but I do write things down, and I just try to, but I forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the goal is completed, I'll come across that paper and the stuff be already gone.
Really?
Like that I did. And I do that a lot.
That's good.
That's excellent. But
actually.
I don't like pay attention. I'll be going through some stuff and see it, and then I'll be like, oh wow, I did that. Like, it's crazy. And I don't know, I can't explain it.
Speaking it into existence, putting it down on paper, working it, the plan, whatever plan you may have had, and you are accomplishing goals, which is amazing. I absolutely love it. So I noticed that sometimes, here we go with this again. Sometimes you can overwhelm yourself with goals. I know that also, because I know a girl who used to write a to-do list every single day as far as what she needed to do for her goals for the next day. But what was happening to her was she would write the list every night. She would get up in the morning to try to accomplish the goals. The goals wouldn't get accomplished from whatever that day was, right? So then her next day, she would have the goals from the first day that she didn't accomplish, but then she still got more goals that she wanted to accomplish the second day. And by the time the week it was ending, the girl had like a whole book of goals that she didn't accomplish because she was doing it every single day and not accomplishing her goals, and she discouraged herself. So sometimes you can overwhelm yourself. So you cannot put too much, right? You can't put too much stuff on you at one time because you're one person with a 24-hour time frame in a day, and you can only do but so much. So when you're writing goals, you definitely have to, number one, be realistic with your goals and not put so much stuff onto you. I mean, give yourself a limit. Like maybe you only want to do 5 goals for that day instead of 20.
I don't put it daily. Put it, it's like that year, like not daily, because that's too much. If I wrote down everything that I need to do, I would go crazy.
Yeah, and I think that's what happened to her. And I really think she discouraged herself.
Yeah, I write down stuff like I write down the main thing. Like I'm gonna give you an example as a list. Okay, when I bought my house like when I was in my 20s, my early 20s. So I used to make a list of things that I wanted for the house. So like I wanted a stove, a refrigerator, and a new kitchen, and a new front door, and stuff like that. Go look. And
Girl, where was you? You got me
no,
looking.
and I would just write down the goal, and then I would just go back to it later, like find a paper and then go back to it. One day I was scrambling through some papers and I found a goal list that I wrote, and the goal list was done.
That's good. That's good. That's good. So, talking about setting goals now, everybody doesn't even set goals because I don't think that people understand the importance of setting goals. Now, there is a certain part of your brain that works different when you write things down. It activates a certain part of your brain. So when you have a goal, the goal, if it stays in your head, 9 times out of 10 is not going to be able to get done as if you write it down. Because again, there's a different part of your brain that is working when you are writing things down. It activates a different part of your brain. So it locks it in. So not a lot of people actually set goals and then they find themselves not making or doing any results or not making any major accomplishments or not having any success because they're not striving to do so. They don't have any goals. They're just living, I guess, day by day. They just like letting life happen to them and just what you call that? Roll with the punches.
Yep.
Yeah, they just letting life happen instead of making it happen.
Yeah.
So I do notice that people do that all the time. So I have become a person where I will set goals for the week. I don't set them for every day because I think that it would be too much for me to do every day. But I set goals for the week, what I want to accomplish in that particular week. I definitely have my goals for the year or my goals for the month, but I gotta zone it in a little bit more so that I can kind of manage myself because I need to be guided. So that's a way for me to kind of guide myself and manage myself so that I can stay on track.
Mhm.
So that is what I think when I think about goals. And that's pretty much what it is, friend.
I think that we should write them down. It works when you write it down because if you write it down and you just put it somewhere and just forget about it, but you know that's a goal and you just like going on with your daily day, sometimes it works.
It does work.
It's like you write it down on a piece of paper and then it's just magical and then it's happens.
Friend, let me ask you a question. What did you do? Because this is a goal for me, right? When we were this weekend, when we received that $1 million bill, that became a goal. Not that I'm going to actually get that bill. It's
Oh
not
no,
real.
wait, yeah. You're gonna get it.
No, I'm
Don't say
saying what
that.
I'm saying is that's not a real. There's no such thing as a $1 million bill.
Well, it looked real to me.
I
And
know.
thought it
So,
in
but
my
when you get
head.
that income, I get that part. I get
That's
that
why he
part.
said that.
Yeah,
It's a visual.
it's a visual.
So-
So, how did you feel like, oh, I got this? Like this is gonna like what'd you do with it? Where is it?
It's in my car.
It's in your car.
Yep.
Yeah, I put mine right on my dresser next to all my jewelry.
And I'm going to get $1 million.
Oh yeah,
I already know
it's
it.
a goal, right? Do you have a vision board, friend?
Yes, I do.
You do,
Yes, I do.
because you did it in my
Yes. And I want to do another one.
Do you feel that people should do vision boards for the year, or do you think? Because I was talking to one of my friends, and she was like, she feels that people should do a vision board for every quarter. Then another one of my friends said that she doesn't. She thinks that's too much, and she thinks that people should do vision boards every 6 months. So, do you think they should be done every 6 months, every quarter, or every year?
I think, how do I feel about this? Let me think. I'll say a year to 6 months to a year because sometimes your vision can change
That's true.
and you might not want to follow the same vision. Like the vision that you had, you might have another thing that can add to that vision. So that's why I said 6 months to a year.
Right.
And you can add that on. Or like you can call it something else. Like if you already had a vision board, a revised vision board party. Like you want to revise your vision.
Mm,
See?
that's a good one. A revised vision board party. That's a good one. See? You know when you say stuff and my eyes do this, that means my brain is working.
So we always work like that because
Yeah, that definitely works. So yes. Are you paying attention, friend?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. Because
Oh, look at that.
distractions
Did you see the money
have
fall out
occurred.
the sky?
Where did the money fall out the sky? What do you mean? I can't even get on.
That's crazy.
So back to Goals, 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 goals. So do you know that most people, when they create goals, you are trading your life for your goal, right?
Yeah.
You're trading in your life because you got to do what you got to do to make it happen. So you got to work long hours. Sometimes you might miss food. Sometimes you might miss quality time with family and friends. You are trading in your life to accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish. And then if you don't set a goal and you're just living day by day, you're just trading in a life for whatever just may happen, right? You're not even being in control of yourself.
Yep.
You're just allowing life to happen to you. So you're not even trading in your life. You're just giving it to whoever. You're just giving it away, right? So a lot of people trade in their lives for cars, shoes, clothes, pocketbooks. I see that happen every day. But when they're presented with an opportunity that can change their life, they don't want to hear about it.
Stuff that they've been asking for, like, oh God, please help me. And then when
Mhm.
some come forth to them, then they don't take the
They
opportunity.
don't take the opportunity.
And I was thinking about that because I try to help a lot of people, and they, you know how people watch you, they just watch you, watch you, watch you. And then when you get to the goal,
Mhm.
they want to come forth and try to be a part of it.
Right.
But if you set yourself up in a position where you saw the person moving and you know that they got to be doing this something for a reason.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. But a lot of people want the success, but they don't want to do the work to get the success.
Fast,
So they'll wait for the person to get the success and then be like, oh, now it's my time to call her. Let's get it together. No, that's not fair. That's really not fair to the person who worked to get whatever it is that you see them getting, because you don't know what that person had to go through to be successful. You don't know. A lot of times people got to go through some tough things to come out on the other side on a rainbow, as successful as they could be. So overlooking that and saying that people sometimes they be like, what's that phrase where they say overnight success? That person got overnight success. Well, all of a sudden they blew up. Ain't no all of a sudden, ain't no overnight. It's a process.
I've been doing this for a year, and when I was watching, like I went back and looked at some old photos because I was going to re-enter in the transformation contest again, and I was looking back at from my journey when it first started, and it wasn't easy. It was hard because I was sick. I couldn't lose weight in the beginning. Like everybody just see me now and they're like, "Oh my God, what did you do? This, and that." And I'm trying to tell them, like, listen, this was not easy. This was
me.
It's not easy. This was, it was a challenge. And at the end of the day, I'm happy at the end result, but I'm still not done. Yeah. So I still have more goals that I want to accomplish. It's just that as I was going along, I just stayed focused and I didn't let the distractions get in my way. And that's what you have to do.
I think that's important, to stay focused and not allow distractions to get in your way, because they're going to come, especially if you have goals that are not that are not about you. You know, they're about you by default, but a lot of times your goals are really not about you. They're to help other people out and to do other things for other people, just to be of service to someone. So 9 times out of 10, the distractions are coming to knock you off your goal so that you don't do what it is that you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. And that's what we have to realize. Like when they say, oh, I never did this, or I don't know how to do this. Sometimes you just jump in and pretend, and then you get it. You learn it out. You figure it out. Start it and figure it out later.
That's dope. So now I read something. Look at her mess. I read something that people need to fall in love with their goals, right? So when you think about falling in love, like falling in love with a business partner, falling in love in a relationship, you are fully invested. You're fully invested. You're fully invested with your emotion. You're fully invested physically. You're fully invested intellectually. My words all sometimes. but you're fully invested. So you're going to make it happen. Just like if you're in a relationship with someone that you love, you're going to make sure that they care for you. You're going to make sure that they eat. You're going to make sure that they're healthy. You're going to make sure that their overall well-being is what you want it to be because you love that person and you want the best for them. That's how you're supposed to be feeling about your goal, right? You're supposed to be so in love with your goal that you're going to do whatever it takes to make it happen and not give up until it actually happens. But people don't really look at goals as goals. They look at it as a hobby, just something that they can do here and now, and not really pay attention to it and not really take it as serious as they can. So
I take it serious. When I write stuff down, it happens. I wrote down I wanted a house. I wrote down I wanted a car. I wrote down the stuff I wanted to do in the house. And it might not happen at that point in time, but it was on that list and it got done.
Yeah, you manifested it. You wrote it down, you visualized it, you wrote it down, you worked towards getting it, and you got it. So you made it happen. You didn't just write the goal down and just say, I'm just going to write this goal down on a piece of paper, close the book, and then just hope that it happens. You ain't do that, right? No, you put some action behind it. You actually did things to make it happen.
I remember when I first bought my house. And I didn't do no overtime. Like, if you be working hard and all that. It wasn't like that for me. I mean, I talked to the realtor. I told him what I wanted. He took me around to look at houses. I found a house that I liked. And next thing you know, I got a phone call saying, you want to put a deposit down or hold it, da da da. I put $250 down to hold my house.
$250. You see that? You know what people normally put down to hold houses? Not no $250. That's what they don't do.
That's what I did.
Listen.
And I will never forget, it was just like yesterday. I put $250 down to hold my house. And then everything else then, it had to be accounted for. It had to be tracked. Like, because you can't just have cash in your bank account and they don't know where the cash came from.
Right. I know. When you buy a house, girl, I tried everything. I went to real estate school too.
Oh, wow.
Everything. I did everything.
You really want, you can do it though. See, I see you buying your house cash and getting it built from the ground up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My house is going to be built from the ground up, and we're going to have spiral stairs in it. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and a pool with a waterfall and a brick, rocks, and it's going to look like a beach.
Yes, it is.
Background pool area.
Friend.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So I could just walk outside my house and just be in the beach. Absolutely. I mean, with sand and everything.
Absolutely. I'm coming. My girlfriend has that already.
No, no way.
She does. It's in Florida.
Wow.
She decent.
Oh,
but anyway, listen. It's about putting down your goal, asking for what you want, and then making it happen. Because listen, I was talking to my friend the other day, and we were talking about just random things, and we were talking about having an event, right? And I was like, I don't know if I want to have an event at that location because it doesn't have parking, blah, blah, blah. And the friend goes, well, what that got to do with you and your event? And I said, what you mean? The people need to park. And he said, well, ain't there a parking lot around here? I said, yeah, but it's kind of expensive. And he said, what that got to do with you and your event again? I said, it's parking. It's expensive. He said, so why don't you just go to the parking people and make out an arrangement with them? It's all about just asking a question, girlfriend. I would have never even thought to do that.
What?
He said, don't they do it all the time? When they have concerts, when they have Broadway shows, when they have different events. He said, don't they make deals with the parking? He said, don't you get a little voucher that you got to give to the person so that you can get out the parking lot on that day? I said, you're absolutely right. Don't that make sense?
Yeah, because that'll get the people to come to the event when they feel like they have somewhere to park for their car.
Right.
If they can't park, they're not going to come.
But it's all about asking a question.
See?
If you never knew to ask, or if nobody just even put it in your mind frame to do so, you would have never known. But it's just about asking for what you want. Okay? Just asking for what you want, and you just may receive it. So writing down goals is a form of you asking for what you want from yourself, from the universe, and then you putting in the work to go and get it. That's pretty much what it is. So we are talking about goals today. Goals. So you gotta have a goal that is worthy of you, right? That you really, really, really want to do. It has to be worthwhile, or you're not going to obtain it, right? It can't be no flimsy goal. It has to be a serious goal that you really care about, that can drive you, that can move you, that can push you to move.
Yeah, like getting a car on the house.
Yes.
That can happen.
Yes.
It's not hard. You just gotta stay focused. And you know what's funny? I can tell you how I got my cars. Like my first car was a Buick Century, a '98 Buick Century. Oh my goodness, I love that car. It was clean. It got me where I needed to go, and you know it was okay. It was my first car, and I was happy and grateful, and it got me where I needed to go. And then, like maybe 4 years after I had the car, I wound up getting me a brand new car because I just couldn't take it no more. But I already was leveled up to the next level where it was time for me to upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
So I just went and bought me a car, and I was cool. I had got a what I get? Oh, I had got a 2006 Pacifica, and then you know they got totaled. Some I had it for like a year. It was 2006, and after that I had got a 2008 Kia. So I had my turn of brand new cars.
Yeah.
I mean, brand new, like off the lot. The Kia was in the showroom, and I went in there and I was like, I want this car. And then how about the lady that showed me the car? Her sister was my supervisor at my job.
Really?
Absolutely.
Look at how that works.
The car had 29 miles on it. I said, where does car come from? She said it came from Florida. She was like, we drove it up here to Florida. You know, we shipped it. Like they shipped it up here. It had 29 miles on it. My birthday, January 29th. I went in there, it was on the showroom floor. I said, I want this car. I bought it. I had it. She really, really looked, and I needed, guess how much I put down? I only put $500 down deposit. Got my car. That was it. So it can happen. You can have what you dream and think about.
You can definitely do it. You gotta be persistent.
Yes, that was my favorite car. Right to this day, I still talk about that car because that was, I drove that car everywhere. It was brand new off the lot. I drove it to Florida. I rode all Atlanta, Florida, all down the coast, the East Coast, all up and down the East Coast. I drove from Philadelphia to Miami to the tip of the 95.
So what I want to point out with her story is, right, this is what I got from that story. Setting goals sometimes is not about what you can't have. Mm-hmm. It's not. It's all about what you can have and then you going forward. So if you are negative before you even set your goals, so if you was going in there and be like, man, I ain't gonna get no car. I can't get this car today. You probably wouldn't have gotten the car. Yep. But your mindset was,
I said, I'm
going to get this car. I want that one right there. And this is what's going to happen today.
It did.
Okay.
Just like that. I said it just like that. I said, ooh, I like this one. I want this one right here. And I was talking to her, and then come to find out her sister was my boss at my job. I was a good worker already. They already liked me. So that was already in my favor.
Make it happen.
And she made it happen.
You made it happen.
Well, she helped.
She helped.
Everything was aligned.
And there it is. And there it is, you guys. Everything was aligned. So you have to be aligned, mind, body, and soul. Oh, I always say this, but you have to be aligned, mind, body, and soul. You got to be working as one. Your body got to be working as one. Your system got to be working as one. What you think, what you feel, what you hear, what you see, what you smell, all got to be working as one for you to be moving forward. If not, the distractions are going to continue to occur because it's going to be easy for people to get up there in there and mess with you because you don't know where you're trying to go. You don't know what you're trying to do, and you don't even know who you are. So it's easy for people to finagle you and get all up in your head. But if you know who you are and you're setting goals and you know where you're going, it's real hard for people to knock you off your top, I guess I should say. I don't know. To knock you off your goal list, right? So that is what it is today. Setting goals and making it happen. And on that note, we are going to take a quick break, right? You have been listening to Kiana and Jay with Healthy Talk on Sador Radio, the station that is more than just music. Now, I got to find some music that we're going to play today, right? Let's see what this is. Oh, we're going to go old school real quick, you guys, as we take this break. Again, you're listening to Sador Radio with your girl, Kiana and Jay on Healthy Talk. Old school. See, friend, this is why I didn't want to be on at this time. I can't even get on at all. Yeah, I can't even get on at all.
This shit be moving slow.
Oh, look at that's Nick.
No, that's the one who messed my orders. I know.
I
who
know.
it is.
I'm like, that is Nick.
I'm waiting for them to answer Eric for one. Contact. For Halloween. Somebody on my team gotta win something.
YouTube, you get the behind the scenes all the time. So, we are here today, just chilling, messing, and relaxing. I always forget to look at y'all YouTube because I'm always looking at my phone. But I was getting the cameras right here all the time.
Nick just learned that.
Let me see, I gotta
Nick is Spanish. You don't even know Nick is Spanish. I don't know why.
Wow. Quick message, and obviously, this is what it's all about.
So, friend, I think that was a really good first day.
think that was a good first day.
Yes, I do.
Hour
Because we
15
start
minutes
talking about
in.
integrity.
Keep the goose alive. Okay, so message of the week. Obviously, there's just so much going on. So much people are having fun around the world in every language. Obviously, as far as Game 5, but I think more importantly, it's the spirit of TLC through our corporate office, but through all the offices around the world, all the distributors are just having fun.
Yes.
I can tell it's great.
It should be done in about
Just having
5
fun. They're
minutes.
engaging in everything that we have going on. We love to have fun on a daily basis, and I think the world is feeling that, and they're sharing that. And it's taken a long time to get that message out there. Like, let's just have fun. But I think they truly see it.
I was looking like, why you look over here like that? I was looking like. You're so funny.
Johnny's on the road.
This is her song, you guys.
There's just like there's so much going
Yeah,
on.
you get to see her group.
Yeah,
You
this
saw
one
me
right
group
here.
earlier.
That one was acting real.
Yep.
funny.
Yep. Watch
Yeah.
this. Watch this.
So special. That's what's up. So, well, all right, everyone, God bless. Make sure
Just
you have
gonna
fun.
give
Be
us
safe this weekend. And
Five.
we'll see you all
No.
Monday. Don't forget,
That one.
our awesome staff are going to be here all
Wait, no.
weekend at your beck and call. So God
I
bless
ain't get a
you soon.
response
Thank
from
you.
the other one. Yeah, I still didn't get a response from that one. Yeah, look. No response.
Of course, every weekend we have a
But you
challenge for
asked
the
me.
week.
I ain't asked you.
And
For
everyone
this.
knows what the challenge
What
for the
is
weekend is, right? Go
Her,
out and do
she
it.
want her daughter to hear
Then go out and start sampling.
this. So she asked me to ask him to do it. So I did, and this is what he sent me to send her. So I sent that back to her. And that's why I asked you what it was expensive, and you said no. So then I sent it to her, and then she just never responded.
Post it on social media and we'll find it. So that'd be great. We're looking forward to handing that out.
Well,
Monday,
you know where
find
they
those
at.
three that
You know where she
did
went.
a lot of sampling over the weekend and really had fun doing it, right? Right. Okay. Next up.
Before you give more money away, who has this beautiful mask that we can talk about Day of the Dead tomorrow? Nobody? Cynthia, come and show your mask. Who else has
So I was
mask?
watching.
I know.
Hey, tomorrow, el día de mañana es un día muy especial para la gente hispana. Nosotros
The
celebramos
niece was
el
watching.
Día de
I'm
los Muertos.
surprised.
Quiero
She
decir
never
que
jumped on my
celebramos a
live
la
before.
gente
You know that.
She got it.
con Diosito.
We still on YouTube, friend, so we can't really say much.
I know. I've never seen her jump on my live before. Jack jumped on your live.
Yeah.
I've never seen her jump on it. I was surprised.
Let's just give more
I
money
think
away.
everybody
Thank
should
you,
purchase
ladies.
her book. I do.
Thank you.
But they help.
Yeah.
You know Jason got it.
Okay, so today's
Oh, I
The
know.
bonus
book. I
question,
told him to
obviously,
use
we've
it
got
because it's gonna
our
help him.
Fun Friday
Himself.
Our Jason, right? Yeah.
We mentioned where he was or what he was doing today. So if you're the first to respond and comment correctly, where Johnny is
I
today,
got
he's with,
something
you're
to
gonna
say.
get
'Cause that's true. I
500.
think I want to talk.
We'll send you all these singles.
I want to call the lady because she's supposed to be
wait.
signing up
Is
today.
she signing up for that?
Anyway,
Before we get to the deal of the day, we have to discuss our Halloween contest, which we had a lot of fun with, tons of participation. We have a video compilation we're going to show you.
of everybody.
Uh-oh.
There's a probably will be up
Halloween
here.
contest.
Oh, that's cute.
Who was that?
Wait for the video.
Look.
I'm recording it.
There we go.
Man, come on, your video is the worst.
Hit play.
I know.
There we go. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Nice. Very nice.
That wasn't even a Halloween costume.
She was a lucha movie.
Oh, okay.
It could have been better. It was still decent.
That was cool. Yeah.
Oh, that is so funny.
So these are a lot of these submissions we received. So many good ones. So many great ones to choose from.
YouTube, what she's doing is because she was forgetting about y'all on this side.
No, I'm not forgetting.
Watching Fun Friday. So our company, every day at 2 o'clock, we get free stuff, right? So every Friday at 2 o'clock, we get extra free stuff, right? So we get free products. They do deals of the day where we get like buy one, get one for free. But they had a Halloween contest this time. So they're showing every last person that dressed up for Halloween with product and things like that. And one person is going to win. So this is why we're tuned in to over here on this side at the iPad. Because Fun Friday is on the iPad. So that is what's going on. You guys are wondering, why are we just sitting here? What are they doing? That is what we are currently doing. But we will be going back live in a couple of minutes.
$250.
That's cute.
So that's the third place to get 250. Second place?
Yep, second place is going to get $500.
Wow!
And our first place winner is going to win a cruise for 2.
Oh, wow.
They get to go, and I get to go.
Ooh,
Oh, wow.
they extravagant.
It's hard to decide. There's a lot of good
We
ones.
cut right to the winners.
Yeah, how are they gonna decide that?
Wait,
Okay.
did you see
All right,
that?
here we go.
So lady that looks like
Place winner
I
for
forgot her name.
2019 TLCHQ.
what is she? Oh, the 250 Club box. That's cute.
And second place, Rosa.
That was perfect. Oh, that's decent. Oh, that's real decent. A lucha, NRG. Look at her dress.
I seen it. That's
Somebody made it. That's nice.
Una de mis favoritas, la señora María Gallego.
Maria, what is she?
Oh, yeah.
Look,
Let's go.
I knew she was gonna win.
how?
Cause look at all of that. She's the lady from The Little Mermaid. I forgot her name. Ursula. That's her name.
Oh, that's the costume that she did. Oh, see, I don't know because I don't watch cartoons.
It's she's the villain.
Thanks for hanging in there with us. We had a lot to cover today, but of course, we know many of you have joined. You want to take advantage of
I
the
remember
deal of
because
the
I
day.
used to watch
So
The
it's
Little
that
Mermaid
time.
like every day.
Today's Geo.
So I know the character. She was cool. Not just her, whoever she's inviting with her. Yep.
But we do want to announce that.
What about this shirt? What about that
I
shirt?
love this
Yeah,
shirt.
all these shirts.
Just like,
Just these two.
I like Rosa.
But,
She's so funny. I told her, I said, Rosa, when they gonna bottle you up and put it in a bottle? Because you more than an NRG. She said, I'm gonna tell Jack. Oh, look at the new diverse shirt. Come on, tell us you got that CBD in it. I've already been promoting it. What's the deal with it?
Part of the deal today.
The shirt is part of the deal of the day. So you get the shirt
Part
too.
of the deals of the day. Start at 3. The first 25 callers, they get this shirt for only
Callers?
$. That's awesome.
great deal.
Oh, wow.
And the deal of the day starts at 3 too. And is
Are we ready for the deal of the day or what?
Please hurry up and give us the deal of the day.
Oh, yeah. Give me something heavy to throw back there.
yeah.
Buy 50 pack of Instant Tea and get
Okay.
a pack of NRG free. Really? Really? I need that. And I need that shirt.
We have a limit of 200 total orders, 1 per order. This is for all of USA.
I
all of
can't.
Canada,
I'm
and
so
all
hurt.
of
What's the
Europe.
order?
Are you ready?
What's the thing to do?
Buy Instant Tea, get free NRG.
50 sachets of regular instant tea, and you're going to get the 15 samples of energy absolutely free.
Wow.
There you have today's deal.
When do you go to get the deal?
In your back office or your customer account. Either one.
With Jack and Johnny.
It's right here? Is this it? Or it's gonna show it?
The part of the second
They gonna show it.
It's gonna pop up.
Mhm.
And then I clap. Okay, so leave our thing open?
Yep.
But don't.
Leave it open.
5 customers.
All right, we gotta get back to this, friend. We got a whole radio show.
She's like, I already did my
They've just
time.
been watching
So
us do
just
nothing.
know that it started this morning. Some people
All right,
already
so let's get back.
achieved their first 5. So share this weekend.
Turn it down,
Simple.
friend.
Get your 5
Yeah,
customers
it's
and get
over,
an extra
y'all.
$50. So
Hey, Sadorians out there in Sador world. We are back. You are listening to Healthy Talk with Kiana and
Jay.
And today we were talking about integrity. And then we started getting into a little bit of goals and setting goals and why you should set goals. So we are coming back on the second part of the hour talking about goal setting, right, Jay?
Yes, goal setting.
So
Write your goals down. Think about your goals. Make a list. You know, you can tuck it away and think about it and go back and look at it and remind yourself, these are my goals. It doesn't have to have a time limit. You know, that'll put pressure on you. I didn't put no time limit on
your goals?
Yeah, I didn't do that because I didn't want to pressure myself because I knew that it was going to get done.
I have to put a time limit on my goal or it won't get done. I'm the opposite. I have to pressure myself or I'll get in that comfort zone and nothing won't get done. So I have to put a time limit. That's why I do weekly goals, monthly goals, yearly goals, because it's a way of me keeping track of what I'm doing and also to be pushing myself to the next goal so that I'm always busy, always doing something, even though I'm always on the move anyway, but it's a way to make sure that I'm being productive. But I learned that there are different types of goal setting. So goal setting on A, B, or C levels. So let's get into what the A, B, or C levels may be, right? So I learned that goal setting, people who set goals on A level are just looking for present results, right? So that means that they don't want to fail. So they're setting safe goals that they just basically know that they can accomplish.
So that's
right?
A.
That's A. So that's present results knowing that I'm not going to fail. So I'm just setting this goal so that I'm not going to fail. I'm pretty much playing it safe. So most people set goals on that level. What do you think about that?
I think it's shortchanging yourself
Yeah.
when you do that, because I never did that. Why would you set a goal that's so low that when you can go high, like that $1 million bill we got? I
Right.
believe that thing was real.
Yes.
And you told me it wasn't. You just crushed my little dream
cool.
telling me that.
I
But
it's research.
Listen, it's real. Don't say that. Because you saying that $1,000 bill wasn't real is messing with my thinking process.
Really?
Manifesting it, yeah.
But it's
I said, ooh, this
it's
is
a
real.
visual for
No,
you to
but you can't do
understand that
It's real in
you're
my
gonna
eyes.
get to the $1 million.
It's real in my eyes, and I think it's real, and I know that it's a goal that can be attainable. We can do that. We can get there.
Yeah, I know.
Like he said,
People don't know.
People don't know.
I know that it's a
look
goal to be obtained, right? But I'm also realistic in the same sense.
But did you
So
hear what
I
he
know
said?
that people don't know what
he
it
said.
is.
That it doesn't know what it looked like or feel like. That's why he did that, because it was real.
Okay, friend.
Okay.
But
You have to no, it's no but. You have
There
to
is a
say
but.
that it's real.
It is real.
It will happen.
But I know that once I get to $1 million, nobody is going to give me $1 million bill. I'm going to get a couple 20s, some 100s, some 50s. That is how I'll get my million. There's no such thing as $1 million bill, is what I'm telling you. But the $1 million dream is still real. It's still real. I like to be realistic. I know that I'm going to get $1 million, right? But when I get that $1 million, I also know that nobody's going to give me $1 million bill, because there is no such thing. The American government never made that. It's only made for people to aspire to get $1 million, to dream to get $1 million, for goal setting. For real.
I know what you're saying, but I'm still not agreeing with you.
Okay.
I feel like you.
I just
That's
crushed
what
the dream.
that's what I
sorry.
think in my head. That's how I got my stuff.
That's
what I do in my head. The mind is powerful.
Yes,
you know
it
that
is.
it's a
It is
sickness
very
that
powerful.
some women can get. They think that they're pregnant and their bodies start to.
I heard about that before.
Yeah, it is.
I really did.
So that's why I said don't say that.
Okay.
Because I've seen it. You'd be surprised what you see in the medical field. This chick was not having a baby, but her stomach looked like it was, and she had milk. She made herself believe that she was pregnant and having a baby, and her body started to respond like that.
I heard about that story. I actually did.
But listen, that's
like
one story you're talking
placebo
about. But
effect.
no, I met a person in real life. She was my patient.
I've heard.
And I'm
what's
going
the
to
medical term for that?
I forgot, but I have to give you the medical term for it. But that's what she thought in her head, and that's what was coming. That's what was manifesting in her mind.
Yeah,
she manifested that. All she had to do was go into labor.
But she didn't have no real baby in there.
No, but you would think that she did. Her stomach looked like she was like 6 months pregnant.
The mind is a powerful thing coupled with will. So hysteria. I've heard so many cases of hysteria that it's not even funny. I've heard it's kind of like the placebo effect. It's not real. It's mental. But your mental is so powerful that it can have you doing, seeing, acting, talking, all kinds of different ways.
Yeah,
okay?
I'm listening to you. I'm like, don't say that to me, because you messing
just
with
messed her whole everything up with that one, y'all.
Now I have to go in my car and reprogram my brain because of what she said to me.
But that's how you guys, it's real.
It's real in my mind. You told me
so
that
let
it wasn't.
be real in your mind.
No, but you told me that, and I'm thinking about what you're saying. So now I have to go reprogram my brain. That's what people do when they have distractions, and they think like that's like me telling you, "Oh no, you can't do that. You can't get the car. Wait, you can't buy a car for $500."
Yeah,
but you can buy a car for $500.
I know, but here's the difference, right? You telling me that I can't buy a car for $500 when in actuality I really can because it's real. I'm just telling you, friend, you can still get your $1 million, but they're not gonna give it to you like that. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
It's not gonna come like that.
But it's gonna come. So why
that was how he manifested it, so I can believe it that I'm going to get it. So I don't want to hear that anymore.
I need somebody to chime in. 215-909-6070. Dorians, where y'all at? I need to hear
Where's
y'all.
the $1 million bill?
Girl, my $1 million bill is home.
I wish I could I wish I could show this to y'all. It's a $1 million bill. I believe that it was
a
real.
$1 million bill.
So don't tell me that it's not real because
listen, y'all, I won't tell her no more.
See, just like $1 million, you get $1 million. How much? How far? See, that's what I want to see.
What?
$1 million bills. How far can it be?
What do you mean?
$1 million in dollar bills.
Oh,
That's what I want to see.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot. Woo! You gonna have a whole lot of bags.
Yeah. So I want to see. Okay, it's like that in dollar form, but he put it in one bill.
Right.
So that's making your mindset think that, okay, this is how it is. Okay, I could do that. To me, it's just like putting the vision board together.
Okay.
It's right there. You see it.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna work. Now
me.
you're gonna work towards to get it. But don't tell me that that's not real. That's like you telling me that the car that I put on my vision board, I want a Mustang.
Right.
Okay. My vision board had a Jaguar. I don't want that. So I have to redo my vision because that's on the board. See, I have to see it, and I know I'm going to get it because I've been talking about it for a long time. I know I'm going to get a Mustang. Yeah. I know I'm going to get it, and it's going to have the top down. I'm going to be riding down 95 to the beach in my car.
I get that.
I know it's going to happen. I see the Mustang.
So now you see the $1 million, so you know you're going to get the $1 million.
Exactly.
Okay. Watch. I get that part. I had the same vision. I see the $1 million. I still put it over there on my dresser, near my vision board, next to my jewelry. I still put it over there. Okay? It's still there. It's still going to do the same exact thing for me that it's doing for you.
I believe that it was real. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I get it.
Like when you tell kids that Santa Claus not real, and they believe that Santa Claus
so
real.
Funny. I just had that conversation with Nair.
Don't that piss you off?
He was so angry.
What did you tell her?
I didn't tell him no.
Wasn't real?
I told him Santa was real. Nair is the opposite. He told me, no, Mom, I know Santa's not real. I'm going to go to school and tell the rest of the kids. Okay? That's the conversation that I just had with Nair. Now that he's grown, right? This is how he felt when he was little. He was mad that I told him Santa was real because Santa's not real. So why would I tell him that?
Oh, you told him that?
That Santa was real. Yes. When he was little.
Okay.
So, no, but no, he don't, like, no. Why would you tell me a lie? This is what he's like. He don't understand that I was trying to help them out.
I know, but like that one was trying to help me out when he gave it to me, and you messing up my dream. So that's why I said, don't say that to me.
I told you I won't say it no more.
Well, don't you think like that? But think that it's real. That's why he made it, for us to think that it's real.
I know that it's real money.
I'm trying to tell you. It's real in my eyes. I don't care what you say. If I could take that to the bank right now,
if I could take it to the bank
and break that joint,
that would be
like,
awesome.
can you give me
all
hundreds? All hundreds.
I am.
And maybe
I can't.
No. Give me half hundreds. No.
She don't even know how she wanted.
I want my money. You know how they ask you how you want your money when you go to the bank.
I worked at the bank, friend. I used to be the one breaking down money.
Everything.
I know.
I know everything. See, this is the thing they don't notice about us. We have many different skills. Okay. I'm a nurse. I got a commercial driver's license. I used to work for SEPTA. I drove the 47 bus. I used to work for the prison system. I used to be a prison guard. That's how big, okay? So it's a lot of things that we multitasking, and now we life changers, okay?
But here's the thing.
And I believe
all of that helped you become the best life changer that you could be, right? Did it not? All of that. You having this skill, combined with your nursing skills, combined with the new knowledge that you got, whether it's product knowledge or personal development, whatever.
To be crazy. I want to be a nurse in the prison. Who wants to take care of the prison?
You,
a nurse in the prison.
Because I know you. It's not that you're crazy. No, it's not, for real. It's not that you're crazy. It's that you really genuinely care about other people. And so you look for people that actually need the help the most. So for you to be a nurse at a hospital, they already getting a lot of help. They got the doctors, the nurses, the techs, everybody is there helping them. But for you to be a nurse at the jail, that and I'm not even you, but I feel like I know you to say this. That inspires you and motivates you and satisfies you more because you're helping more that way.
That's why they didn't let me work in the prison, because they'll be the one that want to let them out. Oh,
yeah, you can't open the cage, friend. You can't open it. You gotta go. You gotta bring them to you. Work on them there.
No,
and then they can go back.
I used to hear horror stories about you got good people in jail that's not supposed to be in jail.
That
pretty much
a lot, especially us. Okay.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, like when you hear other people's stories that been in prison or whatever reason that they ever had to go to jail and they had medical problems, you hear the horror stories of that part.
Yep.
Of the prison.
Yep.
And it's bad. Like you got nurses that's mean as hell. They shouldn't even be nurses for real. Yep. They shouldn't be. And they're there not taking care of the client properly. You know, you still got a service that you're supposed to provide, whether the person is a killer or not. That's just how I look at it.
They're still a human being.
Yeah, they're still a human being. And that's the integrity. That's what we go back to, integrity. Just because that person is a murderer and he this, that, no, they still a human being.
Yep. I believe that, friend. I believe, and it's really sad that you touched on that, but so many people are locked up and they're innocent. And I know everybody that probably goes into jail probably all said they're innocent, but I know of personal stories where people have gone to jail and they were truly innocent and they've gotten out now and they've spent their whole life in jail for society or technology or the government or whatever to catch up to the fact that they are innocent and finally prove it 20, 30 years later, but they done wasted their whole life in jail. I know so many stories like that, and it's sad. It really, really, really is sad. And the fact that you touched on that, girl, just made me feel some type of way right now.
I'm sorry.
That's what it did.
But I
get it. I know a lot of people like that. It's so sad. And it's sad because the majority of the people that I know that are locked up, no, I can't find it, that are locked up behind bars, they are locked up for some racist stuff. And they've been in there for a long time for stuff that they didn't do. And it's messed up. And they wait till like people on their deathbed and things like that to say,
want to let them out.
Yeah, to want to let them out. Or not even that. I know a situation where the accuser was on her deathbed, right?
Oh yeah,
she told
the truth,
and she told the truth at the end, right? Like so many things.
They should have killed them right there. That part I don't agree with.
Like,
that's where the integrity coming in. Yes. I can't not stand a liar. Like you lying and you standing up and you portraying to be this one way and you not.
Yep.
And then you got people following you and making you believe that you're that way. That's not good.
Yep. So girlfriend. It's just too much. It's just too much. So yeah. So that's what I feel about. And we got all the way off subject, right?
Yeah, we did.
Because
this is Freestyle Friday and we just freestyling. Okay.
All the way off subject, right?
We had a lot of distractions. We had a lot of distractions today, but we're here for you guys, and we love you, Sidorians out in Sidorian world and on YouTube. We love you. Period.
Right. I need you to catch us here every Friday though, because now we're every single Friday, not every second and fourth Friday. We're every single Friday from 12 to 2 here on Sidori Radio, right? But listen, you guys, if you have a business out there that you are trying to promote, don't you know we can help you promote it?
Yes.
Let us know, right? Call us 215-909-6070 and let us know what type of business you're trying to promote, and we can help you out with that. We'll talk about how we can help you out with that.
Drop commercials.
Right? So let us know. We're all about helping each other. We are all about team building, right? Working together. So if we can help you, then call us and let us know, and we can figure out a way that we can all help each other, all work together and build each other up. Because I know being an entrepreneur, being a business owner, sometimes it's very, 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 very hard because you don't get support from the people you feel you should get the support from, right? 9 times out of 10, your support comes from absolute strangers. But it is what it is. We're all in the community together, and I and Jay are here to help. So we want to help you build you, and in turn, we might can just share some information that helps you grow. So I just want to say, hit us up. We are here for you, right? So, Jay, you ready to wrap up, Jay?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Thank you, Sodorians, for listening to us. If you're new to listening to the station, you can follow us at sodorradio.com on YouTube. And our number is 215-909-6070. We're here every Friday from 12 noon to 2 p.m. every Friday.
Who else is? I don't know. But have a great, great weekend.
Yeah.
Bye.
I hope I get this deal. That's a good deal.
Ain't it though? And you get the shirt though.
So what did just pop up on the first page when you logged in?
Last week, that thing ain't pop up till like 3:30. Oh shoot, that's not what I wanted to do. No, let me call Nair. What did he call me for? I'm like, why is everybody calling while we on the radio? They figured it was over. My phone do not work down here.
You done, friend? You put in.
Oh,